Yo, what is everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to go over how to create this really cool split transition right here. So it's kind of like an animated split screen right here, where you can see he plays and this video plays right here, this video pops up, and then this video pops up right here, stays on for about 10 frames, and all of a sudden it slides over right here, and it transitions into this clip right here. It's definitely a pretty cool and very unique effect. So I'm heading over to the example right here, and I'm basically kind of already reconstructed the video right here. So if you're wondering how many frames are in between the videos, I just went for 10. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I started the keyframe, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So everything is done in 10 frames right there. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go ahead. It's also helpful to place a marker just so you know exactly where you want to put the clips. All you got to do is press M on your keyboard. So what you're going to do next is now we're basically just going to apply a draw mask. Now you could crop the video. It's definitely one idea. But I'm just going to use a draw mask. So I'll head over to mask right here. I'm just going to apply a draw mask onto the middle clip right here, and I'm just going to cut out a spot that I want. Now you want to hold down shift. Holding down shift basically makes sure that the lines are straight. So anytime you want straight lines using a draw mask, you want to hold down shift. So you see right here, all we did was just cut out Patrick Mahomes. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and go back to fit right here. I'm going to go ahead and go over to show horizons right here. And I'm just going to kind of center Patrick Mahomes right there using the grid right there. And then voila, we have him pretty centered. You don't have to do this, but I just found that looks pretty cool. That's just my personal preference. Go ahead and just turn off the horizon right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and head over to this third clip right here. We're going to apply another draw mask. And just like the same thing, when you go ahead and click right here, but when you create the lines, you want to hold down shift. So I'm holding down shift the entire time except for the last point. You can't really hold down shift in the last points, but for those 3 points, I held down shift for every single time I created another point. So you can see right here, now we just cut him out right there, and then we're just gonna drag the clip right here, go to fit, and then we use the x-axis to drag it over here, and get it kind of lined up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but get it kind of lined up to the second clip right there. So now we're gonna, before we keyframe right here, want to just make sure that everything is good. So let's go ahead and play it right here. So Patrick Mahomes, and there we go. So Patrick Mahomes appears, and then Kyler Murray right here. You could of course have them appear like 5 or 6 frames, or wait like 15-20 frames. 10 I think is a magical number, especially if you do freeze frames. 10, you always hold a freeze frame for 10 frames. So I decided to go with 10 frames. So now, like I said before, you already showed the markers right here, but after you have it appear on screen, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right here, and I went to this marker right here. Now what I went to do is went to the draw mask right here. I placed a keyframe on position of the draw mask, placed a keyframe on control points of the draw mask right here. So those are 2 keyframes right here, and then I placed a keyframe on the position of the transform tool right there. So as you see, those are the 3 keyframes right there. Now I'm going to go 10 frames ahead right here. I already have a marker, which is why I said before markers are really helpful. I'm going to go ahead and change the position to 0 right here. I'm going to change this position to 0 right here, and then I'm going to go out to 50%, and I'm going to take the draw mask, and I'm just going to drag it all the way out right here. I'm just going to drag this draw mask all the way out right there. And there you go. That's pretty much how you create the effect. So you want to keyframe the position, keyframe the control points, and also keyframe the position of the draw mask, keyframe it to 0, keyframe it to 0, and then you can just move these. You can see right here, I just moved the control points. So let's go ahead and play it right here and see if we got the look that we wanted right here. We'll go ahead and play it right here. And as you can see, there you go. Now you've created the look that you want. You created this really cool split transition right there. It's as simple as that right there. all you have to do is to create this really cool simple split transition where like it splits the screen right here and then it slides over here. So it's a really cool kind of animated split screen, and it can definitely add a lot more to your video. And of course you could add some motion blur right here just to make sure that the keyframing is a lot smoother. So you can see, there we go, that's what the effect looks like right here. I'll hit this clip right here, then you go 10 frames, you just apply a draw mask over the second clip right here, then you go to the third clip right here, apply a draw mask around the third clip right here, and then you're basically just keyframing it to slide over here. All you're doing is, again, you go to the mask, keyframe on control points, keyframe on position, and keyframe on position, and then you just head over here, move the control points, and then adjust the position to 0 right here, add some motion blur, and you create this really cool sliding split screen effect right here. Definitely a really cool effect, and it'll definitely make you stand out versus other editors right here. Definitely a really cool effect. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully maybe if you didn't like the entire effect, maybe you like certain parts of the effect. So that's it. That's this really cool split transition. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it helpful and informative. If you're new to this channel, I upload Final Cut Pro 10 tutorials every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you enjoy these types of videos, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, a Final Cut Pro 10 tutorial playlist with over 200 Final Cut Pro 10 tutorials. See you in the next one. Peace.